do me a favor. Let's keep the applause going, come on. We got a lot more great comics coming up here. And help me welcome your next comic. He's the lead singer of a band called Butt Problems. He's a very funny guy. Give it up for Andy McFood!
Hi. So, has anyone here ever gotten really hard for no real reason, and then you kind of just pretend like you're not? Say like, you know, in the supermarket or something, you're hanging out by the bread. You're like, ah, fuck, butter top wheat, buy one, get one free. That's one sexy deal. Ladies? Speaking of boners, I made a huge mistake last week. I accidentally used that tan in the bottle stuff for dick cream. So in so many words, my dick is orange and weird looking right now. I'm making the best of it. I actually dyed my pubic hair green, and when my lady friend comes over, I make her wear bunny ears. It's a cute little game. That's actually, that's not true. To bring it to a screeching halt, my girlfriend of 8 years recently broke up with me. And her rebound sex, and this is a true story, was with a Harlem Globetrotter. Now, I'd be fine with that if it was one of the OG dudes like Curly or some shit, but at least they got like Scooby-Doo cred, you know? But it was one of these fucking new guys. You're basically looking at the president of the Washington Generals fan club. I think the hardest part is envisioning the whole... It's pretty crappy. I've actually been dating a little bit, and I have a little problem. I get real sexual right off the bat when I first talk to a girl, and it creeps them out. And I told my buddy about it. He's like, you know what? Stop doing that. Why don't you just think about something completely like polar opposite? Think about food. And talk about food. Like, okay, I'll try it out. So I'm hanging out with this babe. We're out to eat. And I'm like, you gonna butt fuck that burger? Shit! Damn it. How's your Diet Coke? I actually shacked up with that anorexic girl the other day. That's kind of weird, a little different, pretty fun. Has anyone here ever had sex with a bicycle? It's pretty much the same thing. The bike's a little colder. But that was cool. I went on a blind date. My buddies hooked me up on this blind date, and it was real regular, kind of like a TV style blind date. You know, I went to a Korean barbecue with this girl, and then we went to this fucking dumbass indoor rock climbing place. It was fine. It was regular. She was kind of stupid, just not kind of my type. She was hot and everything, but I drop her off and I walk her to the door like any fucking gentleman would. And I walk her up to the door, I'm like, okay, so you got all my information, give me a call sometime. And she's like, yeah, I totally will, and then went in for the makeout, and I was kind of freaked out, and I was like, backed up and gathered my thoughts, and I was like, fucking fingered her. First date, it was still light out. I'm just weird about fucking making out with girls on the first date, you know? That's too personal for me. Pretty good. Not to brag, sorry. This one girl I hooked up with, she was fucking beautiful. Like fucking drop dead gorgeous, but she had a really crappy body. They call those like a butter body. It's like a butter face, but the opposite. I let her go down on me and everything, but I made her get in a sleeping bag first. That was cool. You guys like impressions? Alright, this is my impression of Kool and the Gang. Summer tour, state fair tour. They're a little disgruntled. Underpaid, it goes like this. Celebrate good times. Come on! Thank you. Let's try a little crowd workout. What's your name, sir? Lynn? So energy drinks are pretty rad, huh? I've been drinking the shit out of some energy drinks. Everyone's got their own energy drink now. Tupac's got one. It's called 100 Racks. Translation for the white people, stack of $100 bills. But right on the can it says, drink 1 can, get your hustle on. Drink 2 cans, hustle like a boss tycoon. So that's pretty much, yeah, that's what I've been up to lately. Hulk Hogan has his own energy drink out. It's called like Hulkamania, blah blah blah, Hulk Hogan energy drink. Not as good as advertised. It's like, let Hulkamania run wild through you. I fucking drank 2 cans of that. I didn't get energized, although I did get bright red and yellow Hulkaria down the back of my legs. So I guess, yeah, it's as good as advertised. Good stuff. You guys read the weekly a lot, SF Weekly? I do. You know, it's free. I read it. I saw some shit. It was a headline, and I shit you not, it was the most racist shit I've ever seen. It was like, and I quote, "Black people now allowed to have motorcycles so long as they're bright purple and they're blasting R&B music." That's fucking terrible. It's really racist. I couldn't believe that flew with the people over there at the Weekly. I'm not racist. I swear to God, I live with a black guy. He's actually from El Salvador, but he's really dark. But I voted for Obama and everything, you know? It's kind of the thing to do. My favorite part about Obama being president, besides for the fact that, like, you know, well, obviously the first African-American president, and I think we could all give ourselves a round of applause for making that happen, and that's a pretty cool thing, you know, we all kind of took part in that, I'm assuming. At least half, maybe. But one of the things he's going to do is help eliminate one of the worst words in the English language, to me, which is the N-word. And I think just being an African-American, you know, president of our country, we're going to hear less and less of that as time goes on, and that's great. And I guess that's not really that funny. It's not a joke. Let's move on. So, I was in Daly City the other day, seeing that Toy Story 3. Anybody see it? Fucking amazing movie. And right, like, before the movie started, like, during the previews, there's like 6 or 7 Obamas behind me being so fucking loud that I missed all the fucking previews. That's what I go to movies early for, to see what the fuck is coming out, you know what I mean? So that bums me out a little. I entered a penmanship competition the other day. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I got matched up against a celebrity. It was Michael J. Fox. I fucking kicked his ass. Yeah, his capitals were a little shaky. I had a really gay dream the other day, and it was the gayest dream I've ever had. And it wasn't like, you know, me in the shower with 2 really fucking hot guys, you know. That would have been sick. I was actually running for mayor of Giant Erectionville, and I was elected. It bummed me out a little bit. This is a legitimate question. Do you think when, like, there's 2 gay dudes at a gay bar and one of them rips one, is that like flirting a little bit? It's like blowing kisses. It's a real question.
So like 2 parts to that one.
So, I used to have a really stupid haircut. Like 3 weeks ago, I just got rid of it. It was I basically had hair this length, a little longer, and then shaved from here to here, and the back was just a retarded poof of hair, and turned into a rat tail, and then eventually it turned into a dreadlock, which looked like a piece of cat shit growing out of the back of my back. And all my buddies would be like, sick haircut, retard, what are you, in 3rd grade? And I'm like, no, you don't fucking get it. It's not a fashion statement. I'm actually trying to trick one of those big lesbian ladies into letting me fuck them. So I live in Bernal Heights, and that's like the equivalent to the Castro, if those of you know, San Francisco natives. So I go up to the dive bar, the lesbian bar, and I walk in and I see this monster fucking lesbian sitting there just hugging back gin and tonics. And I'm like, you. So I walk up to her, I sit down next to her at the bar, I'm like, hey, what's up? The tampon machine's all fucked up in the bathroom. Hey, what's up? My name's Jennifer. Can I buy you a Boilermaker or 2? And she's like, oh, please, sit down. Next thing you know, we're back at her place. Making out on the couch, she's going on my shirt, feeling my boobs up a little bit. I'm feeling hers. And then she goes down my pants, and I think the gig is up. But then she just looks up, and she's like, smiling. She's like, your clit's like this fucked up little baby boner. I'm like, it's not the first time I've heard that one before, lesbian. But once that monster lesbian fell asleep, I fucking jacked all her flannel shirts. So, Andy won lesbian zip. Alright, I'm gonna go bukkake myself in the restroom. Thank you very much. Thank you.